those hipsters, I want to.
I said, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop talking to me. Don't stop giving me things.
What's up, guys? It's Ben here. Isn't it great to just have Formula 1 back racing again this weekend? It's been an age since the last race in Germany, I believe it was over like 3 weeks ago. There's been so much happening since the break. There's been a young drivers test and a whole heap of testing and bits being thrown at the cars. So yeah, it'll be an interesting turnout this weekend to see who's quick and who's not. But yeah, let's get straight into this Hungarian Grand Prix preview for the 2013 season. Yeah, where to start? The Hungarian track, it's a high downforce track. It's got a good mix of medium and slow speed corners, and it's got a few high speed corners as well through the middle sector. But this is really a driver's track, particularly Jenson Button. He has a bit of success around here. He got his first race win around here, and he won in his 200th race in 2011 as well. Now in terms of cars, I think this will suit the Red Bull and the Mercedes car. And traditionally, the Lotus has had a bit of speed over the last few years around here. They both got a double podium last year with Kimi and Grosjean, so it'll be interesting to see if they can repeat that this year. But the Lotus has been, a bit out of form. It's been not as consistent as what the team would like to be. But who knows? There's been a massive break, and maybe they can sort of patch things up and really catch up to the front runners. Same for Ferrari. They've been a bit patchy, but hopefully they can improve their speed. Hopefully they've found something to just bridge the gap to the two leaders in the constructors. But yeah, it'll be an interesting round, I reckon. It's going to be really unpredictable. As I said, the young drivers test, there might have been some teams that found some kind of advantage out of that. Testing new parts, testing the tyres, whatever. They're also going back to the old spec tyre from 2012, so that might throw the cat amongst the pigeons this weekend. I can't exactly remember who was really dominant with the 2012 tyres, but it should mix things up a little bit before the tyres get changed again for the next race. So yeah, if you guys could let me know what tyre compounds are being used this weekend, that'd be really good, because I don't actually know. So I'm guessing, this is just a guess here, I'm guessing super soft and the softs. So the red wall tyres and the yellow wall, I don't even know what colour the tyres are this year, but sorry about that. I think the pit stops, I don't think there'll be as many this year, mainly because they know the 2012 spec tyres, and they can just use the data they had last year and run with whatever they learned from last year, running the optimal strategy. So no one's really in the dark for this one. It should be pretty predictable, I suppose. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see whose 2013 car works with the 2012 tyres, obviously. Yeah, Lotus and Ferrari, I'm really hoping that they step up their game for this weekend. It does get a little bit boring just seeing Red Bull dominate a little bit with Mercedes not being there in race pace. Maybe they fixed that up over the break. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, Red Bull and Mercedes are likely to be at the front, but hopefully Lotus and Ferrari can catch up, and maybe McLaren can look at maybe having a charge for a podium spot, because they have had a little bit of success over the last few years, as I said, with Jenson Button and Lewis Hamilton as well. But it's more hopeful than anything. I don't think McLaren will be really fighting for podiums. Maybe they might get a top 5, but if things go their way. But we'll have to wait and see. It is the second half of the season for McLaren, so maybe they've got some upgrades coming. They do traditionally finish the season better than what they start, so, we'll have to wait and see on that one. I really hope McLaren can step up their game too, because the more constructors that are fighting at the front of the field, the better it is in terms of racing and excitement. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that if they can step up their game. But what about Mercedes? No, not Mercedes. What about Williams and Sauber? Have they got anything? Have they made any gains over the testing break? It'll be interesting to see. Williams have been just shocking. They've been horrible this season. Hopefully they can turn it around and maybe get some more points. Sauber, they've been pretty disappointing compared to their form last year. I was hoping that they were going to step up their game and maybe make further inroads into the front of the field, but they've sort of lingered away this season. Hopefully they can improve on the solid base that they had last season. But I don't know, Sauber, they're really disappointing. Same with Williams. They're probably just shifting their focus to 2014 now. Not too sure, but yeah, this takes me on to my prediction. I think it's going to be a Red Bull fest, I think. You can't go against history, so I'm going to stick with that. But I'm going to take a punt with Mark Webber taking the race win this weekend. I've got Kimi Räikkönen to finish in second place with Sebastian Vettel in third. I think maybe he might get some bad luck for a change, maybe a slow pit stop, something going wrong with a strategy call or something, I'm hoping. But in fourth, I've got Fernando Alonso to be in there or thereabouts, as always. In fifth, I've got Romain Grosjean. In sixth, I've got Adrian Sutil maybe sneaking up a solid points finish there. Jenson Button about seventh, yeah, that's probably where you'd expect him to be with the form of the McLaren. In position 8, I have Paul di Resta. In P9, I have Pastor Maldonado. Bit of a pump with that one, maybe Williams have turned their season around, but I doubt it's more of a guess than anything. But the last spot in the points I've given to Nico Hülkenberg. Again, you know, not much hope in that Sauber, but, you know, if things go his way, anything's possible, really. And for pole position, I've got Sebastian Vettel to take out that one, as always, and just hopefully, if he does get pole, that he doesn't just run away with it like he always does. But, yeah, that pretty much wraps up my predictions and this preview for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Let me know what your predictions are for this weekend. I'll be interested to know. I think there'll be a vast array of opinions on this because there's lots of unpredictability surrounding this weekend, so it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. And what about Felipe Massa? He's been pretty disappointing the last few rounds. Surely if he keeps up this kind of form, then he's going to be dumped from Formula 1 altogether, let alone getting a drive with Ferrari. I think that's all but gone now. It's just whether he can salvage his career to, you know, just stay in the sport, really, because he's just horrible at the moment. I'm just putting it out there straight and simple, but yeah, that also begs the question, where would Ferrari get a replacement for Massa? Would it be Hülkenberg? Would it be di Resta? I'll be interested to know what you guys think about that, but yeah, that's just my opinion. I think Massa will go at the end of this season, but yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. The gameplay is, of course, by Renewable Buttons, the 2013 mods for the 2012 game. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. The Hungarian Grand Prix gets underway this Sunday. You'll have to check your local times to see when exactly the race is on. But yeah, I'll be tuning in at about, what, midnight or 10 o'clock at night, my time. So yeah, it should be a good one. Probably not as, you know, Hungary's probably not as renowned for its overtakes, but it should be a pretty strategical race in that sense. But, you know, I'm just hoping for as many overtakes as possible, really. But that's pretty much wishful thinking. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now, and I'm just going to close off this video here. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. But until my race review on Sunday night, I will see you then. Goodbye.